Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask Ben W, the video series where I get to tackle exactly one question as I walk from my parked car to my office in Denver Public Schools. Today's question goes something like this: how do we balance the need for highlighting bright spots and the need for filling in gaps in professional learning? So this comes about as I invited about 165 people who have already registered for the Digital Educator and Personalized Learning Academy. I invited them to become facilitators and sort of gave them the pitch that we would like to highlight the amazing work that they are doing in schools right now. And I really was sort of struck by how much I want those stories to be present and how much I want the people who are sort of standing up and saying, yes, I want to be there, I want to participate and attend, how much I want those stories to be a part of the things that are being facilitated. And but I was also sort of conversely struck by the fact that many of these folks are looking to fill their own gaps. They are looking to really support their own needs for professional learning. They are not necessarily looking to highlight the work that they are already doing, because they might not know that they're doing great work, or they might genuinely feel like, I'm still too early in my process of using digital tools or personalized learning, or even in my teaching practice in general. And so, with that in mind, how do we balance those two things? Where we balance the stories that we are telling to one another, with one another, about the great practices that are happening, with the need that people have to work through their problems of practice, to find solutions, and to have some level of expertise from someone else who can share that with them, who can take them by the hand and learn with them or teach them. And I think what it came down to for me is really making the case that we have to do both and. It may be a cliche at this point, but we need to be able to simultaneously value and honor the experiences of our teachers and show that we genuinely care that they are telling those stories and capturing those practices for each other and for themselves, but that we are also in the business of really supporting the needs that have been identified. And so with that in mind, I think it's going to be really important for us whenever we are working with people at professional learning events or in these different places over the summer, that we are able to do both. That we are really able to support people with those needs, and then also support people in helping them to tell their own stories. So hopefully that kind of dives into that question a little bit, but if you have your own thoughts, please do leave them in the comments. And if you would like to ask a question that I can answer on my walk to work, please do use the hashtag AskBenW. I apologize for my shortness of breath, trying to get to an 8 o'clock meeting this morning, but I hope you have a great day of learning.